The ventilation system one, that's all through local firms. I know it's private estimate. That's through local firms. I just approached them and sent out the documentation that you've got. So that's that one. The other four obviously went by.
Okay, Chair, we're live on YouTube again. Thank you.
Thank you very much indeed. Apologies, everyone. I do apologise for that, and members of the public watching. I was kicked out of my hiding space by the yoga crew. Yes, so on that, Ian, I think it's simply it was in a formal lease with the parish council, albeit for a peppercorn. So it didn't form part of the toilet review because it was already under a commercial agreement with them. They just now accelerated that. Ollie, over to you, sir.
With regard to the car park, I presume that we maintain that car park, and I just wonder if we've got a figure for how much that costs us every year to maintain.
I don't have that, but I could certainly ask Richard Easthope to find that for us and advise members from that.
If you would, please, Rob. So on that, Ollie, I think Councillor Barlow hit the nail on the head. It's as we get no revenue for it, it's simply a liability for East Devon District Council. So declaring my own prior interest, obviously I was the clerk to Newton Popperford Parish Council before Jackie Baldwin, and I'm well aware, very acquainted with this building because I've had to clean it after some atrocious public behaviour in there. It's a very old site. It's one of our older ones. It's not very secure. It's the access to it is hidden around the corner, so it's a haven for antisocial behaviour. And I know that the parish council has mooted about not having it, but actually public opinion in Newton Popperford and certainly visitors to Newton Popperford do relish it being there. So I think the parish council has taken a decision, hence why we have a CAT in front of us. So I'll come to within forum now. Are there any comments from members about this? We have 3 recommendations. Can't see any hands. Oh, Todd.
Thank you, Chair. I was just going to say this seems eminently sensible, and yeah, let's get rid of the car park while we're at it. Don't see any reason why not to, frankly.
I think we may have to talk to the parish council about that because whilst they may have the funds for the toilet refurb, they may not have funds for the other, but that may come down the line. But we can certainly, I think, based on your suggestion, we can have that conversation with them through Rob as part of this CAT programme. Paul.
Thanks, Chair. Yes, I felt your citation as independent councillor of the century just didn't cover, and in a way couldn't cover.
Toilet cleaner. Yeah.
I remember your tales from the front line. Horrible. So therefore, Chair, I'm very happy to propose all these recommendations.
Thank you. Well, if you're happy to second, Chair, Councillor Oliver's proposed.
I thought he wanted to sell the car park at the same time, but there we go.
Well, I think that's a substantive one. I think if I may, we'll take that as the 3 recommendations as listed, that we do proceed with this. And then on the back of that, officers, Rob and others can talk to the parish council and see if there's any enthusiasm for either an extension to this CAT or a separate CAT. But I think certainly on this, I think they'd be keen to move ahead. So we have a proposer and a seconder. All members of the forum, if you are in agreement with this, could you raise your hand, please? Yeah, I believe that's unanimous. So thank you, Rob. If you could go back to the parish council and thank them for their interest, and then we'll take that one forward.
Will do. Thank you.
Thank you. I don't see any other hands up on items on Rob's report or on this. So therefore, that brings the public part of our meeting to an end. And I'd like to thank everyone, including members of the public watching online, for taking part. May I just remind all those present that the supporting officer will confirm when the meeting is no longer being streamed. And until then, your comments will be live to the public, as will